Welcome to number 5 in the Inspiration series of videos, where we look at how T&T Planning is helping people with a wide range of financial challenges to better understand their money and their financial future. This video is called Lifestyle Changes and features a couple called Carlo and Angelica. They both have good jobs, but their dream is to start a small arts and crafts business where they can indulge their passion for all things artistic. They know, however, that the business will only produce a modest income, so their financial challenge is to know when they can afford to make the change and the minimum amount the new business will need to generate in order to give them a positive and viable plan. Let's have a look at their starting information. They are aged 47 and 50. They both currently earn £40,000 as an annual salary, and they have a mixture of cash and assets which totals almost £400,000. They know, however, that the plan is using a standard set of assumptions and doesn't yet include the lifestyle change that they would like to make. So they go to choices and start with their plan structure. They decide to use phase B as the period in which they would like to run their new business. They'd love to get started as soon as possible, so they set phase A to 2 years and phase B as 15, being the period that they would like to run the business for. They then go to look at their earnings. They think they should each budget to take a modest average salary of £15,000 from the new business during phase B. So they make the change here to option 2 on the salary and enter 15,000 for Carlo, and do the same thing for Angelica. As they will need some more space to work from home, they also plan to move to a more rural location and buy a house with more space, so they go to their property plan. They've already input their current mortgage details. They're comfortable with the property plan assumptions, and they enter a target price of £600,000 using today's values that set the move to happen in 2 years' time in agreement with their plan structure. They would like this to be their forever house, so this completes their property planning. They know that to link the property plan into their overall plan, they need to go to the planned lifestyle tool and choose option 2 to create the link to the property plan. They can see in their plan structure that because phase A is only for 2 years, there is 1 year in each of A1 and A2 and nothing in A3. For the moment, they just want to work with a total lifestyle spend figure, excluding the mortgage payments. So the mortgage payments they can see here coming through from their property plan, they just want to use the other line here to create a figure for the rest of their spend. They're ready to reduce their spending as far as they need to in order to make the plan work, so they enter an average spend of £45,000 in the short phase A, and a spend of £35,000 for phases B and C, as they anticipate a simpler lifestyle in their new business. They now go to look at their graphs and see where they are with their plan. They can see in graph 1 how their spending and tax is financed by a mixture of earned income, investment returns, and withdrawals from tomorrow during their project. The amount they will need to take from their tomorrow savings to contribute to the new house purchase is the exceptional orange spike that you can see here. This is then mirrored by the total amount required to fund the purchase for the house, shown here in graph 2 and shown as other spending. Angelica is surprised by how much they will need to use of their savings, so she decides to go and look at the property results summary. Table 1 summarises the total cost of the move. She knows that the plan is using the assumption of a real increase of 1% per year in property values, so she can see that their target price of £600,000 today becomes about 612 in 2 years' time. The total cost of the new property, including the stamp duty, will be 632,000. Table 2 shows how they are planning to finance this amount. They will bring 405,000 across in equity from their existing property. The new lower earnings will limit amount they can borrow to 135. So this is the balance that they will need to bring from their savings that we've seen in the graph. When the couple go back to their graphs, they see in graph 4 that their plan is currently negative. They wonder what the effect will be of delaying their lifestyle change for another 3 years. So they return to the plan structure. Work a bit longer in their phase A to 5 years. And also extend running their business from 15 to 20 years, finishing when Angelica is 75. They also need to remember to revise their property plan because they're going to stay another 3 years in their current property. Now, when they go back to their graphs, they can see that they have a very viable plan which is comfortably positive. Carlo and Angelica now have some targets to aim for when they can make a change, how much they will need to earn from the new business and for how long. They know that, providing they stick to their plan, their dream of a lifestyle change is feasible, and they can now start to prepare some of the lifestyle spending sacrifices they will need to make in order to achieve it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully it's been useful and has inspired you to think about your financial challenges and to create your very own TNT plan.